today I'm starting off my Minibeast series. I'm showing you how to draw a wasp, and you're going to need a pencil and an eraser and some kind of ink pen.
Draw stuff real easy.
Well, I'm going to draw a kind of a line across there to give me a rough idea where this is all fitting in. And I'm going to draw the head as kind of two curves like that. And then we're going to want the thorax, which is quite chunky. And then the abdomen will kind of curve around and down like that, and then it's going to go up a little bit and then curve there and then down into the sting. So you go up underneath like that. The wings are going to be connected on around about here, and they're going to go sweeping up and then slightly up like that at the end. And so these are very much folded. This is obviously sideways on. And the front leg is going to come up like that, and it's quite chunky. It's kind of quite thin at that point, and then it's going to curve forward. And here we've got a similar kind of thing happening like that, but then that's going to come that way, and then here we had the back leg going that way. I'm going to draw in this shape here, maybe a little bit more chunky like that. We kind of have a curve there, just going to come down and then up there like that. And then this is going to be the kind of the mandibles at the front. I'll put a little circle there because that's going to be the eye, and that's kind of the shiny part of the eye. And then from about here we've got the antennae, which kind of go a bit blobby towards the end. Then I really think we need to kind of draw in these legs, and this is quite simplified in a way. Curve that down, and then here this kind of breaks down into little sections. And there are little hooks at the end as well. And again, this is in little sections, and we've got these little hooks at the end. And this is a lovely kind of curvy shape here. And then we've got a longer bit coming away again with the kind of hook things at the end and these little segments. Now I think we should draw in the wing, and that's going to come up there. And then that will curl up that way. We got a pattern on the wing, and so it wants to be quite kind of dark on the top there. And basically we've got veins. And then we want to draw the thorax, so draw that kind of fitting in there. And this has a kind of a pattern to it. I've got a lot to fill in here, so I'm switching over to my Pigma brush pen. You don't have to have one of these, but it fills in these large areas of black much quicker. More quickly, I should say. And there we have the abdomen, which you're going to see through the wing, and this is going to come down into a point there, and it sort of goes up there and curves up and then curves down into that point. And we've got some interesting stuff going on here now, because this is all in segments, and so we want to do something like this, these nice gentle curves, maybe one more there. Now we're going to want these bands coming up, something like this. And then we have that sting at the end. Now what we need to do is a kind of a pattern here, which is so you can just about sort of see what's going on through there. And these are, I don't know, I think of them as crown is the word that comes to my mind, but I don't know why. And then onto the body here as well, we've got bits there, and then we also have these little kind of spots going up the side there as well. There you are, how to draw a wasp.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, why not go and have a look at my how to draw a ladybird video on my other channel, ShooRaynerDrawing, or maybe try the mystery drawing. Either way, make sure you are subscribed to Draw Stuff Real Easy, and go and have a look at my whole Minibeast playlist. In the meantime, keep drawing, practice. See you next time. You take care now. Bye bye.